I'm going to show you how to build an online business without needing to code in 3 steps. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you 10 different platforms you can use to get started with your business today. And as we go through the 3 steps, there's going to be a link to the PDF down below that you can download for free. Number 1, services or affiliates. If you have a skill, you can offer a service. You can render a service to someone for their business. For example, if you do social media management, if you do photo editing, if you use Canva and you can do different designs for their banners, for different photos, the list goes on and on. That is a service that you can render. You can get started right away. All you need to know is what skills that you possess right now, and you can write it down on a piece of paper or write it down in your notes. Write down the 10 things or 5 things, one thing that you're great at, and then that allows you to go out and test if you can render that service. The second thing you can be doing online would be having affiliates. Now, some people look at affiliate marketing where you're recommending a tool or a product, and when people buy, you get a percentage. But what I would start with would be just writing down 1 to 5 different products or services that you really enjoy. And then that way, when the time comes, someone's interested, you just give them a link. Of course, you can always let them know it's an affiliate link and this supports your brand. And if they like it, they can use it or purchase it and you get a percentage. We do this a lot of times with the different software that we use, and we show people all the time why we like it so they know exactly. We're not just peddling anything. It clearly has an impact on our business or our life and why we like it. For example, we do this with Amazon. If we're recommending different cameras or podcast equipment, we have that, and also different software such as Paperform, Softr, Podia. We have affiliate links for all those because we use it in our business or we use it for our clients or students. Number 2 would be consulting. Now, we have a breakdown of this on the page. There's consulting in a couple different ways, but the basic way that we look at consulting first would be one-on-one. You're great at video editing. You're great at editing YouTube shorts or Photoshop or something like that. You can do consulting. So instead of you doing the work, you're teaching someone to do the work. So that's like a done with you service. You can do consulting. I would start one-on-one first, but then you can do one-to-many. So you're doing group coaching as well. Another way that you can be doing consulting would be having a course. You could have a base curriculum where people have access to your course, and then you could do weekly calls as well. So you're supplementing your effort, your brand, and all those things, and really you're scaling your time. So instead of them coming to a call and they might not know the methodology or what you're doing, you can already have them be referred to a course that they've taken or one of your courses in your bundle or resources, and then you're guiding them through with group coaching or one-on-one, but now you're really maximizing the course. And then also that allows you to downsell as well, where if they don't want to pay for your one-on-one or group coaching, which is going to be more expensive or premium, you can just give them access to the course, which is highly effective and something that is really good for them, but it's at a lower price point. The other thing that you can be looking at where it goes into consulting in that bundle would be CAS, which is knowledge as a service, where they get access to like a database or something where you have basically put all of your knowledge and it is searchable. We do this with Docs. We do this with a Notion database. You can have access to all my notes, what I'm doing, what I'm studying, what I'm interested in for the year or the quarter. And then that's an easy way for people to understand what value you have, what your interest is. And then later on, perhaps they either join your community, join your coaching, or something like that. So we've gone through the first 2, either rendering a service or affiliates, or number 2, which would be consulting. Number 3 would be scaling your services. Now, this would be if you already built your business, you're already making money online, then you can go into phase 3 where you're scaling your services. Now, this would be if you want to create a community, a marketplace, an app, or a SaaS, a software as a service. You can be doing this because you've learned all the things that, working with clients, doing the work, and now you can be better equipped where you're either having a more robust community. So you're going from one-on-one and group coaching to maybe a community that has tiers You could do a low price community or a free tier, and then you move them up the ladder where it's more premium all the way into a mastermind. The other version would be a marketplace. Perhaps you've already created a service or you're doing coaching and you clearly see there's something missing in the market, either one side or the other of the marketplace, either buyers or sellers, and then you can be providing that for them. For example, we've seen this in the past where people were interested or they rendered a service where they were putting IKEA furniture together for people. And then what did they realize? A lot of people needed different IKEA furniture or different pieces, and they were already in the industry, they were in the market, they were doing all those things. And then what they did was release a marketplace because people already knew them, they already had all the connections, and then that's another stream of income for them. Another thing that you could look at would be apps where you have taken all of that knowledge that you've learned from group coaching, from rendering a service, and now you're creating an app to be useful for your community. And that goes into the last part, which would be a SaaS, a software as a service. Maybe you have seen what people need. Maybe, say for instance, in the automotive or motorcycles, you've worked with them, you've helped them build out their motorcycle, maybe help them 3D print some parts, and now you're looking to either have a software they can create the piece in the sketches or something like that in a 3D design or 2D or something like that. You're creating a piece of software and you're creating a SaaS, then you could go there and build it because you already have the expertise because you've been in the industry. That's the tier system of how you can start making money online. If you're thinking about one of these, make sure in the comment section down below, let me know what you're thinking. And also, if you're thinking about, this sounds great, Doc, but I don't know the software I need, that's why we have it broken down in this resource guide that you can get for free down below. But let's just break down step at a time, step by step, what we're looking at. If it's a service or affiliate, this is pretty cut and dry. Use the platform that you like to use. For example, if you're rendering a service and you're doing video editing, perhaps you want to use Camtasia. Start using Camtasia. If you want to sell or provide an affiliate link and people are like, oh, I really like how you cut that video, or I would love for you to show me how to do it. Hey, if you're interested, make sure you use my link. That's how I use Camtasia, but I would love to see how I can help you either create the videos for you, or if you want guidance, I'm also going to be offering consulting in the future if you're interested, right? Now, there's something else in between, something I love talking about, called SWAS, software with a service. So a lot of times when we work with clients and we suggest a platform, we'll say, for example, ConvertKit. We'll go there and say, hey, we would love to set up your email newsletter or your opening sequence or drip campaign, something like that. We only use ConvertKit. If you're interested, here's a link, and that's our affiliate link. I let them know up front, but we'd love to onboard you onto ConvertKit and run those campaigns. So we're getting paid two different ways. We get paid as the service provider because we're actually setting up the campaign, but we're getting recurring income every month because the affiliate. SWAS. I love it, and I think a lot of people need to do it. Number two, consulting. If I'm looking at consulting, Book Like a Boss or Paperform is great for you. Book Like a Boss allows you to schedule your different clients for group coaching or one-on-ones. You can do coupons. You can have your calendar integrated. It can integrate with Zoom, make it so simple. It's a really good experience. We use it quite a bit. Paperform is another option if you're trying to take payments and you want a really streamlined approach for your forms and people signing up. You can use Paperform, and again, it can integrate with different services, Slack, Google Sheets, and what have you for you to scale. So it's really up to you. I think Blab, Book Like a Boss, it allows you to scale if you're doing a consulting business, but Paperform is great, especially if you're using Paperform for other things as well in your business. For courses, I suggest Podium. It's best in class. You can do a lot of different things with it, selling digital products, courses, all these different things. So that's why we like to use it. Or also a mini course generator. A lot of times I see people overwhelmed creating a course. Mini course generator allows you to take a lot of it takes away the heavy lifting and allows you to create micro courses for people to know your brand and be able to scale, or know your brand and understand how you scale with your business or how you can help them. And then it's an easy way for you to go into consulting. Knowledge as a service, where they're just getting access to your database. You can do that with Notion. I love using that. You can do it with Paperform, but it'd be integrated with something else like a database where they have access to it, like Notion. Podium, again, you can embed Notion or whatever for people to look at the service. So I'd love, take a look. I love it. Take a look. Look at Get Cyber Leads. They're a great version or a great example of knowledge as a service. The next part is scaling your skills. So if you're looking at community, I'd look at Heartbeat or Podium. If you want more details too, there's links down below when we review all of these platforms. For marketplaces, we use Paperform and ShareTribe. Take a look at our marketplace videos to see the different platforms and everything like that. Apps, Flutterflow and Softr. There's tons of other platforms out there, but for simplicity's sake, I'm trying to create MVPs, minimal viable products, very easy apps, mobile apps, and web apps, really. Softr. If I'm trying to create a great mobile and powerful app, I'm going to go with Flutterflow. And if I'm trying to create a SaaS, a software as a service, I'm going to go with Bubble and Builder. If you like these kind of videos, make sure that you like and subscribe. And if you have more questions, make sure that you let me know in the comment section down below. I'll see you in the next video.